but now that I'm marrying a French man from Paris, I really need to work on my French. So technically in my ethnic background and my family history, or whatever you want to call it, I've got 3 languages: French, Hungarian, and English. Oh, salut Quebec, ça va? Also, because Gaspard, being from Paris, he's Parisian, and I speak Québécois, or Acadien. I'm actually Acadien. As a Canadian, you'll understand what that means. We have like a different accent, and it's like a little bit of a strange French language, and people from France, and especially Parisians, they think it's really cute when we speak French in Canada. It's like, oh, you're so cute, Québécois French. And it's like, well, shut up, I'm not going to talk to you then. I'm not going to talk French then. New Brunswick French, Québécois French. Yeah, the OG French. The OG French from like the 1900s or whatever. Whenever we got shoved onto a boat and sent to Canada. When were we sent to Canada? Oh, I don't know. When was the first Acadian migration from south of France? So my family, my ancestors are originally from the south of France, actually near where our boat is stuck, actually, in the north of Nice. So my French background is from the south of France, so we've got the Mediterranean dark, Mediterranean dark hair, dark olive skin, mixed like Italian, French, that kind of part of Europe. So that's my ancestor, and they got shoved on a boat and sent to Canada. 1600? No, maybe I'm wrong then, even earlier. But my ancestors were one of the first French to be sent off to Canada. There were 4 families, 4 original OG families that were shipped off from the south of France to New Brunswick, to the east coast of Canada, and landed in Canada, in New Brunswick area. And my ancestors were from one of the 4 families, and actually my grandmother was from one family, my grandfather from another family. So my family name is a very old French Canadian name from the first settlements of Canada. So my Canadian roots go from back to the beginning of when the French came, which was before the British, actually. And it wasn't Canada back then, no. Yeah, New Brunswick is lovely. So first it was French, and then the English came and invaded, and the French were kicked out. Yeah. I'm an OG. Yeah, my dad's family is OG Canadian family, which is pretty crazy. We had a big family reunion a few years back. I was like, I don't know, 10, so like 2 decades ago. And so it was the huge family reunion. And if you know anything about New Brunswick, you know that like everyone's related to each other. It's like one of those places. It's tiny, right? So we tracked our family tree back to the 1800s when there were the farmers. Okay, love, listen. This is what I'm afraid. Like, okay, hold on. Wait, let me put the backpack on so I can kind of give you a close-up of the situation. So that's me, and so I'll put my head here. This I can maybe tie, but I'm afraid of it not being too, is my bag too fat? And how am I supposed to lift that by myself? I'll need to ask somebody. And then I can tie it to here maybe. Or if I can try to just put it on my